Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Wisconsin's offense will be the first up today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it. Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better. And the Badgers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Huge pickup. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Texas A&M's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Football comes out. And the offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down. Looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The first down pickup, tackled at the 45.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? And the quarterback keeps it here. Unleashes the stiff arm. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That ball snagged for a completion. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Contact as he threw it. Pass is broken up. What a stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here's the handoff. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
But when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently.
And he's got it down there inside the 35. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They can't slow him down. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. You come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
The Badgers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the Badgers come to the line with 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, impressive spin there. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make some coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Using his legs on the scramble. Ball carrier tackled there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, if you want to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, bringing pressure. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. The Aggies are looking to keep this drive going.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And he's got it. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. And the Aggies are in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout. Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch. Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by them.
At the 19, and the Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They'll run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe? Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He pulls it in for a big gain. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Down by the coverage team there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The Aggies will line up to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
No, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 13. But here we go, a red zone opportunity. And the Aggies are going to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to extend the play. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, A&M. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
It's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Badgers will crank up the tempo. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he's tackled just short of that first down mark. Good job by the defense. The Badgers will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The coverage sheet makes.
At the 31.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. Not much on that play, brought down short. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he make it to the marker? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. That sack sets up a second down and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got his man open downfield. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. And there's the handoff.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
You know, this back is taking advantage of his opportunities tonight in this football game. And here's another example on 3rd down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the 4th quarter.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Smart of the offense, keep the ball on the ground, trying to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's a crucial touchdown. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch is made. Room to run here. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw now on first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And the Badgers lining up here on 1st and 10.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense that they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take off. And he's brought down there. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete into 4th down, stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it. Powers through the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards, be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Powerful running here. Tackle, but first down.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Ball handed off.
Ball carried by the running back. No gain on the play.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.